Hi guys. So we're back again for another writing sprint. And this is really exciting for me, especially that I've been working a lot with these writing sprints and it looks like it's paying off. I'm getting closer and closer to my goal. So I'm enjoying this and I hope you, whenever you're watching this, you are enjoying this too. So to start right ahead with our writing sprint, this is the Camp NaNoWriMo. Maybe I can just share my screen, make it easier. And this is the Camp NaNoWriMo Thursday writing sprints that I usually do. They used to be on Saturdays, now they're on Thursdays. And we have one more before the end of the month of Camp NaNoWriMo for July. So let's go right ahead and do this. My name is Brendolyn. I should have started with that. So I'm author Brendolyn, if you don't know me already. I am a Canadian author of children's books, as well as an upcoming Christian fantasy novel. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now, working on the novel and hoping to reach the goal of 50,000 words, almost at 30,000. So that's great. And yeah, I'm just going to share a little bit more about that. If you do not, connect with me yet, either on Instagram or even through YouTube, feel free to hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything. But make sure to subscribe and like this video if you do. And you can always find me on Instagram as well as Facebook and Pinterest. And I do have a TikTok. I keep forgetting to add the TikTok logo, but yeah, okay. So your turn. I'd like you to share a little bit about yourself. I'll share as well, but you could also feel free to share. I'm in Canada right now, more specifically Edmonton, Alberta. And yeah, that's where I'm from. What do I do on rainy days? Ooh, today was a rainy day. That's why I put that question. And I usually like to read, cuddle up, and get like a shawl or poncho. I put essential oils to make the atmosphere smells so great. And yeah, I sometimes listen to music too. So that's what I like doing on rainy days. Your book or project you're working on. Well, I'll be sharing about that a little bit more later, but it's called Ember in the Dust. It's my first novel that I'm actually working on towards publishing. And what's your favorite season? Fall. Fall is my favorite season. It's summer here in Alberta. It's kind of, cold a little bit outside. Not cold, but like a little bit chilly, cloudy, how those weathers are. But I love those weathers. It reminds me of fall, and I love fall. So that's my favorite season. Yeah. So if you are here watching, feel free to share that too. So what we'll be doing, as usual, is we are going to be, I just greeted you guys. We're going to have our first session, which is 25 minutes. We're going to have a short break, and then we're going to go straight back into the second sprint. That's another 20 minutes, and then that's the end of our live. And our next live will be next week, next Thursday, which should be the 29th. Today's 22nd. Yeah, the 29th. And that's going to be our last sprint of the month. So let's get to it. So my upcoming Christian fantasy book novel is called Ember in the Dust. The series is The Pure Gems of Bitsaria. It's in the genre of Christian fantasy novel, like Narnia and types of books like that. I'm hoping to gear it towards teenagers or middle school age students or readers, I should say. I'm a teacher, so I'll say students sometimes instead of, kids. My total goal is trying to get to 50,000 words. But for this month of Camp NaNoWriMo, I am targeting 25,000 words. So overall, I've written 27,462 words. Woo-woo. And I am currently at 7,320 words. 7,320. Yeah, okay, I said that right. Words for Camp NaNoWriMo. So if you were here last week, you saw I was at 3,000 and I just jumped to 7,000. That's because I did like a sprint yesterday with Camp NaNoWriMo. And then before that, I actually did a sprint with what's her name again? Author Brittany Wang. And if you haven't done that, I'm actually going to I'll probably write it in the link later of doing her sprint. And she did it in a way that was really fun. And even if you weren't there live, you can still go back to the playback and it would be really fun to do. I loved it. So yeah, that's a little bit about my book, and let's get started with our writing sprint. So before we start, just a quick reminder: writing sprints means you're writing without stopping. So if you are just writing, you're going to try not to be editing or get distracted. You could edit your writing, so then you're focusing on just editing. If you are trying to plot, then you're focusing on just plotting. If you want to read a book, you could also read your book while we're doing this sprint. So you're just doing the same thing that you've chosen to do the whole time. Okay. Yep. So if you're working on your own story, if it's a draft or an edit, or maybe a script for a play or a poem, feel free to do that. But I have prompters here for you in case you don't have something already. So write a short passage using one of your character's senses. So just about hearing, what can they hear, or what can they see, or what can they smell. So you're going to focus on one of the senses. And then number 2, put a twist on a known fairy tale. So maybe Cinderella wasn't as nice as we thought she was. I don't know. Or it's Jack and the Beanstalk, but Jack is actually the giant. So something like that, a twist. Feel free, use your imagination. You guys are clever. And yeah, let's get to it. So our first one is going to be 25 minutes. And this time I switched the timer just because it's been getting quite annoying that it doesn't start when I want it to start. So I am actually going to be picking something else. And I think I like this better, to be honest. Yeah, so this timer is what I'm going to use for the timer instead. And I got to pick the sound at the end. It's going to do a little cute thing at the end. Not too drastic, my opinion, and not too like overwhelming to get you out of your writing. But yeah, so this is what we're going to be using, hopefully from now on, or something else that's more exciting and cool. I will add that, but for now, this is what we're going to do. So get ready. I'm not going to be listening to music. I already have my story in front of me. I've Camp NaNoWriMo open too. I've been forgetting to do that, so I don't always update it right away. And we're going to get started. So our first one is going to be the writing sprint for 25 minutes. I'm going to mute myself, and you're going to write while I write, or you're going to do whatever you've chosen to do while I write for 25 minutes. Okay, so I'll see you in 25. I'm going to mute myself, and then it's going to start right away. Okay, so that was the end of the first sprint. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this away. Okay, that was I liked that. That was subtle enough, the sound, and it didn't distract me that much. Okie dokie. So, yep. So that was the first sprint. This could be a great time to, stretch a little bit, get some water. I personally am not that thirsty, but I think I'll drink water anyways because water is always something good to have. And as you guys get to yourselves together, I'm just gonna make sure I see how many words I actually did. I wrote 717 words. Cool. So 717 words. I'm gonna add that to Camp NaNoWriMo right away because sometimes I say, oh, I'll do it later, and then I don't really update my count. So 717 words. At home, laptop. Okay. 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 So that's been updated. And I think I'm going to now do the next sprint. And we're going to do it for 20 minutes. I'm just going to reset this. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So let's see what I can do. So I'm trying to share my PowerPoint. I have to keep switching back and forth. We did that already. We got a little break. I think we're going to go straight into our next sprint right away, so we won't have to do too much of a chat, but we did take a break, so that's good. And yeah, we're going to do our last 20 minutes right now. So let me go back here. This is not what I wanted. Reset. Stop. Okay. Stop sharing. Share. Perfect. So our next one right here, it's going to be another writing sprint, but this time for 20 minutes. And yeah, let's get to it. I'm on a roll. I'm pretty sure if you're reading or you're writing or you're doing anything, you're also pretty focused. So let's get started with that right away. And I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay. So that was the end of the second sprint. And yeah, that was fun. I was really focused, and I hope you guys were too. So, like usual, I need to make sure I check how many words I wrote because I don't want to make a mistake. Okay, tools. This time I wrote 660 words. So 660 words. I'm going to the NaNoWriMo site. 660. At home, laptop, upgrade. Perfect. So that makes it that today I wrote a total of 1,377 words. Ooh. 1,377 words. So that means I have reached 30,088 words. Wow, wow, wow. Cool. So yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. I'm wondering where you guys are. You know, how many words have you guys done today? Did you guys reach your goal that you were looking for? Is it where you thought you would be? If so, that's great. And if not, hey, that's okay. That's how life is sometimes, right? And so, yeah. So, what's your goal for next time? What would be my goal for next time? Well, I've reached 30,000. Maybe my goal for next time is to be already at 35,000. And if I keep doing my little thing of, doing sprints daily or like maybe 4 times a week before my next sprint, then I can get there. So I think that's what I will be doing. And yeah, so like I said, our next writing sprint is going to be next Thursday on July 29th, same time. It says 6 p.m., but that's not true. It's 5 p.m. Yeah, but it's at 5 p.m., not 6. And yeah. So thanks again for joining me. If you have any questions or you're wondering when I can do other sprints at other times, or, yeah, if you have any questions for me, just make sure to ask me. You can always send me an email, which is right here below, or you can connect with me on Instagram, and I'll make sure to answer you. And thank you. So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You are watching this through YouTube. And so you can subscribe, you can like this video if this sprint was helpful for you. If you know a friend that this might be helpful for as well, you can feel free to share it with them. And if you have Facebook too, you can connect with me. And yeah, I would love for you guys to, keep doing these life sprints with me. And hopefully, if you are looking for more resources for writers or readers, you can visit my website, which is www.authorbrendlynma.com. And you can sign up to be a member, and you will have a code that will let you go into the membership, and you can have all the access to the printable and downloadable resources. So to do that, you're going to have to subscribe to my website. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the end of this writing sprint. Oh, I just noticed something here. Right there. So that was the book I showed last time or 2 times ago that I said I was writing a book for my students. And so that book is called The Amazing 56. I might just grab it to show you guys. It's the end anyway. So The Amazing 56. And this is the back. As you can see, these are all my students. And it has cool images with them inside. Some of my students. Some of the other educators that were there. And yeah, so this is a book that my kids loved when I read it to them on the last day of school. Some of them have got one already because, some were traveling or somewhere in the neighborhood, and the rest will be getting theirs before tomorrow. By tomorrow. That's what I meant. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining me again. Remember, our next and probably last for the Camp NaNoWriMo writing sprint for Thursday will be next Thursday. I'll see if I'll keep doing writing sprints. I may just join other writing sprints or make my own, but I might revert to Saturday because there are more things I'd like to do on those days. So yeah, that's about it. My name is author Brendlin M.A. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.